This short programme will help you to understand how direct payments can promote recovery for people experiencing mental health problems, increase independence and promote social inclusion. Direct payments are cash payments made in lieu of social care services. Most people who use mental health services have the legal right to choose to receive a direct payment to meet their assessed social care needs. Direct payments give people the means to make day-to-day decisions on how best to have their individual needs met, having the freedom and choice to purchase the level of support and care they require. Access to direct payments gives greater choice and control for people who are experiencing mental health problems. Direct payments can facilitate social inclusion through providing support to access mainstream activities that are not stigmatising or mental health focused. Research shows when a person receives a direct payment, their quality of life improves, as well as promoting empowerment, self-esteem, and giving them a right to a more dignified and independent life. The following interviews give you a brief insight into the experiences of individuals who are receiving direct payments as an alternative to in-house mental health services. Firstly, I'd like to introduce you to Carol. Carol's been on direct payments for 4 months now, and today we're going to meet her PA who's supporting Carol with her domestic routines. Hello.
8 years ago, I was involved in a car accident, leaving me with low back pain, which has got progressively worse. I was a nurse, which I had to give up a few years ago because I couldn't physically cope with work. These two things have led to me becoming depressed. My depression's been made worse by the feeling of guilt attached to not being able to run my house the way I used to. This has led to me losing all motivation and confidence to make decisions. I'd got to the stage where I was only carrying out jobs that were absolutely necessary. The problem was, when I did these things, my pain increased, which in turn made my depression much worse. This then led to me neglecting even these things. I even started neglecting my appearance, because there didn't seem any point in getting washed and things, because I wasn't seeing anybody or going anywhere. I was referred to the community mental health team and given an occupational therapist. Together we talked about what things might help me regain my motivation. I also had a friend who was getting direct payments, so my occupational therapist and I talked about the possibility of me getting them to pay someone to help me around the house. I was given 8 hours a week to pay someone. I now employ June, who comes in to help me cook and clean. I've found that having someone coming in has helped me get more motivated. There is now more point to getting up and wash because someone's coming. As well as having the jobs done around the house, I find I enjoy spending time with June, and because I have to decide what she'll be doing, it has also helped me be more confident to make decisions. I'm beginning to get pride back in my home, and I'm finding I feel less guilty, which is helping my depression no end.
And now I'd like you to meet Karen to find out how direct payments have helped her.
Living alone in a rural area and with depression was making me feel worse and more isolated, and I realised that I needed help. I was assessed by the community mental health team, and they agreed that I was in need of support to regain my confidence and self-worth. They arranged for a community support worker to visit me at home for a couple of hours a week. But this didn't work well. I became more and more anxious knowing a stranger was coming to see me, and that their service was often inflexible and unreliable. Things got so bad that I had a meeting with my care coordinator, and on my request they stopped the service. Then I was informed about direct payments, which gave me choices that met my needs. After thinking long and hard about what would reduce my isolation and get me out of myself, I met with my care worker and we discussed my thoughts that my needs could be met by having a dog. After a meeting with the direct payments team and receiving a direct payment, I bought my dog, Jess, through the RSPCA, who were very helpful and gave me the knowledge of how to care for her. I've had Jess for some time now, and everything seems to be working out just fine. I feel less isolated. We go out for long walks and I often chat to people. And of course, Jess is a great companion. Things have started to improve for me, and I really feel that I'm on the road to recovery. Direct payments gave me the opportunity to buy my social needs that I never could have received through in-house services.